What's going on, family? This is your partner C Mac, Lobster and Shrimp, coming at you once again. You know what I'm saying? It don't stop. It just slow down. I had a few people hit me up this weekend. They really wanted to know what's really going on in relationships. Far as the man and the woman. Dude was asking me like who I think is responsible, you know, for the reasons why we can't have better relationships amongst one another. And basically, he was asking me, how I felt about, the youth, and where I think we should go from here. It was kind of deep. But this to, I'm gonna say this to my black woman. The black woman, she really wasn't supposed to lead. That was supposed to be something that the man was supposed to do. But I gotta say this, and this ain't to all the men, but some of the men, a lot of the men, y'all motherfuckers ain't on the job, man. Y'all out here dropping the ball. I see a lot of my women, they going to school, they trying to work, they trying to do what they can do. But, the man ain't standing up on nothing. And as long as, you refuse to stand up on something and you let anybody do anything to the babies, to your family, to your race, and you don't say anything, and you just go along with what the system says, what you expect, what kind of state you expect us to be in? Because you have became dormant to the issues that need to be addressed. And most of you black folks, as long as you getting a nice little check from the dominant society, you good. You can care less about your race or the youth. You might tell them to pull their pants up. You might help them pull them up. But you ain't going to give them no job. You ain't going to create no infrastructure. Ain't no manufacturers out here hiring these youth. Ain't nobody, really giving them a reason to pull their pants up. So my thing is, a lot of the black men, y'all got to tighten up. Because, you got these black women working. Some of these black men, they just at home, ain't doing nothing for the most part. And then because he might even be driving a car, driving her to work, and then for the most part, a lot of these guys are they just fall for whatever. They just go, for anything. And as long as you go for anything, how can you stand on something? So black men definitely need help, ladies. We need you. So, and what a lot of you ladies can do for us is this, ladies, I know you gotta, I know you gotta do your thing. You want a man to deal with, mess with, whatever. But at the same time, you can have sex with somebody, like the old folks would say. You can have sex with somebody, but you can't have a baby by anybody. So that would help us out a lot. Just that alone. And to my man out there, it's time to stand up. It's time to be guardians of that house. Protect that house. Protect your family. Protect your babies. Think about your community. I know it's hard out here for you, and you ain't getting too many opportunities based on the system that's set up to keep you down. But at the same time, you got to figure out ways to rise up, connect with this woman, and get back on track, so this woman can start respecting you again, because right now, the black woman will respect you, but she ain't got no reason to respect you. Because you let anybody say anything to you, do anything to your babies, do anything to your family, and you won't stand up. Who gonna respect a man like that? Think about it. Who gonna respect a man like that? Nobody. everybody say, that's just like when you was younger in school. If you got bullied on, what you would tell the person that was getting bullied on? You told them, yeah, look, hold on, you need to go fight the bully. I know that's what they told me when I was little. You need to go fight the bully. If you don't stand up and fight, when you get home, I'ma whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? That's how they did it back in the old days. They would whoop your ass. And not only that, it was a protocol in that household that you had to follow, whether you wanted to follow it or not. It was certain things that you had to do or you was going to get your ass whooped. It was rules and regulations to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no rules and regulations to this shit. All it is now, everybody out for themselves, everybody agreeing with the dominant society. Anything they say goes. You motherfuckers is ready to put on your tap dance shoes and dance to the goddamn beat. And then you wondering why the woman going to mess with other women. Because the man, he don't want a woman, he want a goddamn man. All this crazy shit going on. Men wanting to be women. And like I say, I ain't knocking nobody's sex preference. But goddamn, where is the next generation gonna come from? We gotta have a generation to precede the generation of the day. So that's something that you gotta think about. That's something that you really have to take into consideration. So it can't be all about you, my man. Because you done dropped the goddamn ball. And I say things to my lady to get her back on track and to get us going on course and thinking collectively and teaming up and doing what we need to do. Because we can't do it without our woman. We definitely can't do it without our woman. Because we ain't got her now. We ain't got her now. And we ain't doing shit. We ain't got her now. So for all you men out there that always want to blame the woman, that's some bullshit. Because the woman, you were supposed to provide for the woman, and you were supposed to protect for the woman. If a motherfucker come in your household doing something to your family, you were supposed to boss up. You were supposed to boss up on them. That's your job. So it's certain the woman wasn't supposed to lead. She wasn't supposed to do a lot of the things that she's doing now, that she has to do now. She has to basically take the role of a man to a certain degree, even though she cannot be a man. That's why you got all this bullshit coming out. Act like a lady and think like a man. Look, ladies, all you can do is act like a lady and think like a woman. You're not a man. But, I understand. But at the same time, men ain't stood up. They ain't stood up. They ain't gonna fight the oppressor. They gonna let anybody say anything about them, to them. They ain't gonna stand up. They worrying about the Muslim bans, all kind of bullshit that they don't even need to be concerned about. The woman unprotected, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no, just like when the gorilla, the baby fell in the zoo with the gorilla, they protesting over the gorilla getting killed. They already letting you know they don't care about your babies. They don't care about your babies. They flying in protesting about the gorilla getting killed. Ain't no man standing up. Ain't no man saying what needs to be said about that issue. So, that's why we in the situation we in now, because the black man won't stand up and fight for nothing. So to my ladies, like I say, you give me a lady and you give me 10 men. You give me a man and you give me 10 women. If I send 10 women to this one man, 10 good-looking women, they ain't even got to be good, they could be average-looking women, on separate occasions trying to talk to him, the average man, especially a black man, he gonna try to fuck all of them. He gonna try to sleep with all of them. But I guarantee you, if I get a black woman and I send black nice-looking men to her, whether they nice-looking, whether they got it going on or not, she's not going to sleep with every one of them. Not even half of them. Not even half of them. If you look at the entertainment business, if you look at a lot of these magicians, a lot of these women that's in power, you know, they're not just gonna sleep with anybody after them shows, But my men, they be having all kind of groupies, all kind of groupie love, whether it's NBA, whether it's NFL, regardless of what it is, they going in. They going in. A lot of times they ain't even going in with no glove on. Kobe Bryant. But they going in. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta look at, and I wanted you to look at this and think about this in this degree. You know, when you think about hoes, now a man can't be a hoe because he's delivering the punishment. But when you think about a motherfucker being loose, a man, your mentality is reckless as fuck far as your discipline, sex-wise. And these women know that, and that's why they playing on that. Because they know as long as they look good, the average man will give them whatever. They ain't got to do too much of shit because this motherfucker's infatuated. All he want to do is slang some goddamn dang-a-lang, go up in there and not deal with the responsibility. So she already know that she can get some shit from you. She ain't got to be a good woman. So I just wanted to point that out because the youth today, they're getting a lot of criticism, but they don't have no protection. A lot of these laws is unjust. They saying a lot of guys telling them pull their pants up. Yeah, they do need to pull their pants up, but give them a reason. You got a business to give them? Can you give them a job? Do you got a job to give them to make them pull their pants up? Men, you are responsible for the youth. You are responsible for the women. Men, we were supposed to take the lead, not the women. And when we get things back on track, we get the woman back. She'll start respecting the man again. She'll get back on point. Cause now, I know some of these women, they don't know what to think. They don't know what to think about the man. Cause it seems like you would just go for anything. You will go for anything, and you won't fight for shit. Well, at least what you need to fight for. And yeah, I critique the women, but I'm not trying to drag her. My videos is based on us getting back on point. Like I say, building relationships, whether it's a situation, whether it's a marriage, having an understanding from each other, mutual understanding, taking that, joining together, and getting to the epitome of our situation to where we need to be. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, things is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Things is all messed up, And, the men of the society, you have to look at yourself and blame yourself to a certain degree for what the hell is going on. That's like if me and my old lady get into it, I try to look at, okay, well, what's my responsibility in this and what am I doing wrong or how can I correct it or resolve the situation? I just don't blame her for every motherfucking thing. What kind of shit is that? If you got things going on in your relationship or your situation as a man, it's your job to look at yourself and say, well, damn, what the fuck can I do or what the fuck is going wrong? And do I got to put do I got to tighten it up? Don't get me wrong, every now and then your old lady gonna get to, she gonna go to the left, she gonna gut check you at the same time, but you gotta know how to correct that. You gotta know how to boss up when it's time to boss up, and quit acting like a little bitch, you know what I'm saying? Quit acting like a little sucker, and stand up for something. And then the woman will come along, she'll join you, she'll cook for you, she'll do certain things she got to do for you. But don't nobody want to listen to nobody that's always complaining about getting bullied. When you was younger, what did you tell your child if they got bullied on? You told them to go fight the bully. When I was young, if I came home and somebody was bothering me or bullying on me, they told me to go out there and fight, or I was going to get my ass whooped when I came home. That was the goddamn, that was how it was done. That's how it was done, and it wasn't going to be no other way. So, to all you people that's feeling like you getting bullied or oppressed, it's time to stand up and do something about that. Now, I ain't saying do something physically, but you definitely need to do something about it. You know what I'm saying? You figure it out. Think about it. And like I say, because when I was young, shit, I got beatings. You know what I'm saying? I got my ass whooped. I had to take off all my clothes and everything. But at the same time, that household, it was certain rules and regulations that I had to follow. It was a protocol that was set. And I just wasn't going to be able to do anything that I want to do. But now, anything goes, everything is all right. We need to accept this, accept that. Come on, man. This shit done got off the fucking chain. This ain't directed to all my men. Because there's a lot of men out there standing up, saying what need to be said and putting it down. I see that. I see that for myself. And I salute y'all, especially Tip. I got to give it to Tip, man. T.I., man, you really out here saying what needs to be said and stepping your game up, man. And, all you brothers around the world, wherever that brother go, he needs to be protected. He needs to be protected like the President of the United States, because he is showing you that he's willing to accept responsibility and take lead and take shots. So, like I say, when we got people standing up for us, taking shots, ready to do what they got to do, they need to be protected. They need to be protected. You know what I'm saying? So, to all my brothers out there that's standing up, to my other brothers that ain't standing up, you got to do what you got to do. What you gonna fall? You gonna die on your knees? You know what I'm saying? You gonna let your woman and your babies go out here and get slaughtered? Damn. How long can you keep this shit going? How long can you think? How long is you gonna sit around and accept this shit for what it is and not really say nothing and not really address it at all? You know what I'm saying? It's got to be some kind of resolution.